Hi there, and welcome to Blame It on the Inverts. I'm Sean. Today, I'm collecting roller coaster credits in Southern California, and I'm starting with the very first mountain coaster to ever open in California State, Mineshaft Coaster in Big Bear. Now, this is the first mountain coaster I've shown you on this channel, but this will be my 10th mountain coaster roller coaster credit. The very first mountain coaster opened back in Austria in 1996. And it's designed to give you a feeling that's very similar to a bobsled run. You can find them all over the world now, especially in mountain resort areas. Now, they're designed to run year-round, but it's a gorgeous spring day today, and I'm so excited to take my first ride. Wow, what a fun mountain coaster that was. Mineshaft Coaster. I was not expecting that thrilling of a ride, if I'm being completely honest. So there's 2 lift hills, and at the top of each lift hill, as you're starting to pick up speed, there's absolutely gorgeous views of Big Bear Lake. Just breathtaking. On the first little course, there were a couple of tunnel moments that were really fun. There were even a couple of pops of airtime. I was really surprised to see that, but it was just so fast. I've been on a couple of other mountain coasters where you were going so fast at points where they forced you to brake, and I didn't feel any forced brakes on this one until the very end. I absolutely love that ride. And now it's time to head back down to San Diego and get that second credit of today. Let's go. After finishing up at Mineshaft Coaster, I quickly realized I wasn't going to make it to the next park before it closed. So I stopped to enjoy some of the mountain scenery on my way home, and rope dropped park number 2 the next day. My next roller coaster credit is at Sesame Place, San Diego. Now, Sesame Place is the park's current name and form. When the park first opened in 1997, it was an independent-owned water park. And it remained strictly a water park until just a few years ago when it was transitioned into Sesame Place. Now, during that transition, they added a handful of dry attractions, including a roller coaster, which of course is what brings me here today. Let's go grab that credit. Super Grover's Boxcar Derby was adorable. I absolutely loved it. And the theming. So there's plenty of Grover roller coasters at SeaWorld and the Sesame Place parks. And I've been on a couple of them. But I don't remember any of them having actual sound bites as the roller coaster went through. It was really fun as you were climbing the lift hill, and as you went through the track, Grover was encouraging you as you were racing through the whole time, and it was so much fun. And with that credit collected, it's time to head to SeaWorld San Diego, because I still have one missing roller coaster credit there, and I'm really hoping today is the day that I can add it to my count. Let's go. It's always great to be back at one of my home parks, and I'm slightly embarrassed to admit that I don't have this next credit yet, particularly because it's the very first roller coaster that SeaWorld ever opened. But ever since I got my pass and started visiting again, Journey to Atlantis has been closed every time I've been at the park. But I checked the app, and it's open today, so I'm headed straight there. Okay, that was so much fun. Journey to Atlantis was made by the German manufacturer Mach Rides, and I wasn't aware of them until a few years ago when I reignited my roller coaster obsession. Now, had I ridden this back in 2004 when it first opened, they would have been on my radar way sooner. Wow. I was blown away. The roller coaster elements were amazing. Now, there's Journey to Atlantis at every U.S. version of SeaWorld. So that's 3 in total. And this was the second out of 3. I've been on the Orlando one as well. The Orlando one had more dark ride type elements. It had some show areas, although similar roller coaster and water type drop features as well. But this one, the roller coaster track, that was so much fun. And it had an elevator instead of a lift hill, which is very true to the Mach Rides. That was an absolute blast, and I'm a little sad that it took me so long to get on Journey to Atlantis, but I loved it so much and I can't wait for my next ride. With my credit ride on Journey to Atlantis in the books, I still had my Platinum Pass holder quick queue to use, so I headed to Manta, also made by Mach Rides, and another one of my favorites in the park. Another perk of being a SeaWorld San Diego Platinum Pass holder is complimentary rides on the Bayside Sky Ride, and I almost always try to take advantage of that perk for those stunning views. Thank you so much for joining me as I added a few more roller coaster credits to my count. I'm nowhere near having all of the roller coasters done in the state of California, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow along with my collecting. I'll see you at another park soon.